So following that Pokemon Direct we got a couple days ago, Game Freak posted the Pokemon that were revealed to the website and gave us additional information than what was given in the Direct. So I kind of wanted to go over a few of them. I'm going to exclude the legendaries because we know almost nothing about them, just their appearance and how they kind of act towards each other. And I wanted to start us off on the all-star list by starting with the one that's talked about arguably the most. Wooloo is getting quite a lot of talk, but it's Corviknight who's getting the most because of his edginess, and there's a bit of controversy going on about his typing. I'll get into that right now. So when you first look at this thing, I immediately think dark and flying type. I don't know about you, it kind of, contrasts well with Murkrow, the crow Pokemon. But no, it's another flying and steel type, like Skarmory, except it doesn't have sturdy. And then I got to thinking, well, this thing looks pretty bulky, actually. It's 7'3", so it's a big boy. So what I'm thinking is it's going to be a stalling Pokemon, flying staller, because it has the pressure ability. So if it gets Roost, this could be a very viable Pokemon, maybe at least in the NPC game, maybe not in competitive. I myself will probably have one on my team. I like its design. It is a bit on the, strange side. I'm still against the typing of being flying and steel, because it looks like a dark type. It would make sense for a Raven to be a dark type, but they went with flying and steel. Their game, their rules, I'll follow. But something noteworthy of Corviknight is it's replacing HM Flies, so Sword and Shield is going to be likely another game that doesn't use HMs at all. It's going to be the player's resourcefulness and how they explore the world, using the Rotom phone, things like that. A Corviknight will help with that transition nicely. It's going to have pressure and a nerve, making it great for stalling. If it gets Roost, like I said again, it can have Protect, it can have, I don't know, maybe Toxic or Will-O-Wisp. It's really hard to tell what Corviknight will have as its moveset. In the Direct, they showed it as a strange physical attacker with a move that I think was Brave Bird, but I can't exactly be sure. So, coming in as the definitive second favorite Pokemon so far, at least what I've seen on Twitter and Reddit and things like that, we have Wooloo, the sheep Pokemon, not to be confused with Mareep. Wooloo is a normal type, 2 foot tall, 13-pound ball of lovable fluff. Literally, its ability is Fluffy, and it also has Run Away, of course. So Fluffy makes it so that whenever you're hit with a physical attack that is not of the fire element, you will take half damage. If you get hit with the fire typing, you take double damage. And Run Away makes it so that you can escape battles. It may also be noteworthy that on the website it mentions something about Wooloo being sheared to make Galar's signature clothing. So these things make our trainers' clothes, I guess. They'll be a huge part of apparel stores. That's some nice lore for you. I do believe Wooloo will be getting some kind of evolution, probably a rock normal type ram, something of that nature, some kind of ram based, because it already has like the little horns sticking out of its head, right? So it's already like 1/3 of the way there. Mountain Goat sounds right. Up next is Gossifleur. I don't really have a thing to say about this jalapeno looking thing. It is the only Pokemon in the Direct we get that actually evolves for like 100% sure. This thing evolves into Eldegoss, and they share the ability Cotton Down, which is a new ability. When the Pokemon with this ability is hit by an attack, it sends out Cotton Fluff that will lower the speed stat of other Pokemon. This also activates from special attacks, not just physical attacks, so you have to be very careful when facing these things. Especially since the first gym leader has one. And on that note, since the first gym leader has one at, we'll say, around level 20, I would like to say it's probably a safe bet that Gossifleur evolves somewhere around level 16, level 20-ish. Eldegoss does show up really early in the game, because Milo has one, right? So, that's all I gotta say about these two. And lastly, we have my big boy Dreadnought, the Bite Pokemon. It's a water and rock type, pretty heavy boy. As you can tell, he kind of focuses on his bite attack, so he's kind of like Mega Sharpedo. Now, he's based off of snapping turtles, so he's a pretty small for a snapping turtle, 3'3". So I'm hoping he's going to evolve. I would like to see him get even bigger and get even more fierce. He'll have the abilities Strong Jaw and Shell Armor, Strong Jaw being the one you will actually want on him. He's definitely going to want to be an adamant nature. They mentioned something about him being difficult to control on the website, and I think even in the Direct. I wonder what they mean by that. Is that like no matter how many badges you have, you still won't be able to properly use him. Because it mentions that some trainers just release them out of frustration, so excited to see what that's about. I'm really nervous at the same time because I want him. He's a good boy. Anyway guys, that'll be it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, like a lot. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you would like to see more, and remember to stay beautiful.